in their home, I don't know how else Coke would sell Coke to consumers. I guess just go to cans
All
with no more
cans?
bottles.
Well, okay, so how are they going to do? Wait, okay, so let's talk about single use plastic. Okay, Wegmans, which you guys know is like the mecca of upstate, and they've worked their way all the way down to Virginia now. They're going to be eliminating those little plastic bags you get at the grocery store starting on Monday. You've got to bring your own, or you've got to pay a nickel for paper.
Damn.
So I've been practicing carrying my own little grocery bags in because I got to bring them in the house, unload them, and remember to put them back in my car. Then when I'm at the grocery store, which is every freaking day, I got to bring them little bags in. So I've been practicing this week, okay, getting ready. But then I'm like, what are they going to... And I have to say, with my water, I buy that humongous one that you pull the spout of Polar Springs, right? And I do fill my little water bottle. But if they were to get rid of single-use plastic bottles, someone said that they're going to try to sell water in milk carton. They come in like a milk carton?
They already do that, and actually I got one over the weekend. This place only had, it was that farm thing we took the dog to.
Okay.
And they had like a bar set up in the field, and they sell drinks, and I just got a water because I don't like beer. And it was box water, of course, because it's like a hipster farm. So we only sell the water in boxes. And it's weird. Like, it kind of tastes a little like cardboard. It's just not, and you like can't fully seal it again to like put it back in your like backpack or like it.
Yeah, how do they open?
Experience.
How do they open?
Open. Actually, I can't remember. You know what? I might have misspoken. This one might have actually had like the screw top, like on the side.
So it was still plastic.
There, but a lot less.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's actually true. It wasn't just open it and drink out of the side. That would be really terrible. It had the screw top, but it was still just kind of like an odd. I guess you'd get used to it, but I don't know. I think if the environmentalist people want everyone to really buy into this, they need to come up with a better non-plastic solution than milk cartons and paper straws, because they suck.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not that I'm against helping the environment. I just like the alternatives are terrible.
So why can't they make plastic that is recyclable?
Well, it is recyclable, but you still have a lot of plastic around, and I'm losing some of the details, but basically the U.S. used to sell like all of our recycling to China, and they like do stuff with it, but for whatever reason
they throw it in the ocean.
Well, they're like, we're producing more than like they need to buy, and so now we're just like stuck with all these plastic bottles, and it's like, and like I agree, like we do produce an egregious amount of garbage, but I think we need better ideas as to how to remedy that. And I think rather than targeting things like straws that are really tough for everybody, maybe instead of selling like laundry detergent in individual like jugs, why can't you like refill those plastic jugs with soap at the grocery store? Like, that's something that's very easy. Like, nobody really suffers there.
Yeah.
Did you guys have those things in the States? We had them here years ago. I don't think they do them anymore. And it was like a little soft side, like the Capri juice boxes.
Yes.
It was like one of those, but it was a little bit bigger, and you could buy like your laundry detergent, your laundry softener, your dishwasher detergent, whatever. You bought it in one of those, and then you dumped it into your bigger bottle that you already had at home and filled the rest up with water. It was like super, super concentrated. So you didn't have to buy like the big plastic bottles every time.
Yeah, something like that. I think there's, other areas we can make improvements.
Have y'all seen Broken, though? Because they did the whole thing about the recycling. And it was even, I want to say they even talked about how even back in the day when, like, recycling started to become a thing, they were never recycling our stuff. And it just went to China and got put in, like, landfills. And like,
China dumps a lot of that in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when I was in college, I don't remember why, but I had to do like a research project, and I did it on recycling. And basically, the result was like it's actually not that great because even the stuff that does get recycled, the environmental impact of like the recycling factory is like kind of just nets everything out. So,
Oh boy.
you know,
The more you know.
The more
the
you
more
know.
But hey, do we really need turtles? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about that the other day. I mean, not the other day, but I was actually when that Wegmans was talking about the plastic bags and this and that, and I was laughing because I have my little, stainless steel thing that I love. I put my water in; it stays cold with my ice, but sometimes I'll get a bottle of water and I'll crack it open and pour it into this.
Cindy, you're the worst.
Wait, I did that yesterday.
I'm a water snob. I am not drinking out of the faucet.
Yeah, when Cindy was here and we went to dinner, this bougie bitch orders a Voss water.
Oh, you fancy.
Like, who are you, J-Lo, with your Voss water over
But
there?
they didn't have any other bottled water, and I'm a water snob.
Why didn't you
I
just
know
get
you are.
tap water, you monster?
I'm not drinking tap water, you monster. What do you think I am?
It's not
My
like
cousin buys the Voss bottle and then just fills it with tap water, so he
Well,
looks
obviously.
fancy.
That was, of course, the only water bottle they had there was Voss. And I think it was glass, Margaret.
It was glass. It was more
Yeah, Voss.
environmentally friendly. Oh, so this reminds me, talking about the environment and plastics and stuff. Tell me, is this like a holdover from the 90s, kind of like McGruff the drug dog that I think is no longer a thing anymore? But I don't remember what it was, but we bought something like cans that came with a plastic ring holder. And I was standing in the kitchen and I just like instinctively start clipping them up because turtles.
duh,
birds
because
getting their
turtles.
nuts and like seagulls getting their necks stuck in them, like all those commercials that were in the 90s.
Danielle cuts them all up into little pieces.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. So is this like just a holdover from all those 90s PSAs I would watch after school on TV? Does anyone still clip the rings anymore? I feel like no one talks about clipping the rings anymore.
She
But in the
clips
90s,
them.
they would have had you believe the world would end if everyone didn't clip their rings.
I clip the rings, but beer now, like beer's the only real thing that I buy in 6-packs. They have those other plastic tops now.
Well,
They're
that's
not-
why it occurred to me the other day, because I was like, I feel like I don't encounter these plastic rings very much anymore.
Well, we don't anymore because we stopped drinking soda, so we're not buying anything with those little plastic tops.
But even those soda, like the 12-pack, because I buy a lot of Diet Coke, it comes in the cardboard case. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I'm telling you, I don't know how I ended up with them. Oh, I know, because I would buy the little 20-ounce bottles that were hooked together. But Margaret, again, really quick, what did they want to do? Get rid of plastic bottles for soda?
Well, just like the whole movement to stop single-use plastics, I guess at whatever this like forum was that or Coke was asked what they're going to do, and they were basically like, yeah, our consumers like plastic bottles, so we have no plans to stop using them.
Okay.
And it just made me think like, and I guess I obviously cans, but like if we wanted to stop single-use containers altogether, like how would a company like Coke sell, like, and I want Coke in my home, how there's like literally no other way to do that.
Soda
I
stream.
mean, really, I would like
It's
a
gonna
fountain
be
machine.
weird though. I mean, I would too. That's the dream. If I ever win the lottery, I'm putting a fountain machine in my house. But and the soda stream, like, it's never right because
It's not Coke. It's not
weird.
Pepsi, the soda stream.
Can
Is
you?
it?
Well, no, but they could start selling those. Like specific Coke could put out their own things of it instead of just you buy just random cola now.
It won't be the same though, because like McDonald's, all fountain Cokes are not created equal. McDonald's
at
has the
all.
best one.
Danielle
No,
says the McDonald's Diet Coke is the absolute best.
It
No,
is.
no.
I'll
She
go there
goes to
just
the
for that.
drive-thrus whenever we're out just to get a Diet Coke.
Yep.
Wait. No, guys, y'all need to come to Baton Rouge and come have a Dr. Pepper from this place called the Am Mart. They make a sandwich for like $6.99. It's delicious, and you get a huge Dr. Pepper, and it's the best Dr. Pepper you've ever had in your whole entire life.
I do enjoy Dr. Pepper.
Listen,
You don't think pepper tastes like cough syrup?
No.
No. You
Oh,
haven't
I
had this Dr. Pepper?
Awful.
I don't
Maybe
even like
that's
Dr.
it.
Pepper. That's how good this Dr. Pepper is.
Listen, I haven't had soda in 8 weeks, and I'm about ready to slap my mother for one. There's nothing I miss more than my diet, oh my God, it's been so long I can't even remember what my addiction. Diet Pepsi, caffeine free, okay?
You're a fucking monster. Diet Pepsi?
And caffeine free?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yes.
So why can't you just have that? Because the bubbles fill you up?
I guess we're not supposed to have soda. It does something to you, but I'm going to perform a test.
I'm sorry. Why are you drinking Pepsi?
I don't drink Coke. I'm a Pepsi girl.
Oh.
No, a Diet Coke is disgusting.
All Pepsi is disgusting.
No, Diet Pepsi is the bomb.
Pepsi tastes like flat Coke.
Oh, stop it. You're all crazy. I would slap my mother for a Diet Pepsi right now. That's what I miss the most is my diet soda. I miss that more than anything. But I'm afraid to start drinking it again because it does make you hungry.
Well, and it's like empty calories.
Yes, it makes you crave sugar. That's proven. I'm telling you, even Danielle, stop. She'll only drink it if we go out to like a restaurant or if she's drinking, with her, Captain and Diet, but no more at home. And she even said, she's like, I've noticed a huge difference in my cravings.
All right, so we're talking about digestion and bubbles, and then to bring it back to Teresa's difficult employee situations, I'm not affected by this situation. It's in another department, but I've been made aware by a friend who's in that department of the situation. There's a girl who works there who recently switched to a vegan diet.
Oh.
And now she farts all the time.
Yeah.
In her cubicle, and the girl that sits next to her is really bothered by it because she smells it all day.
And they said the smell is supposed to be horrific.
Yes. So she complained to my friend who's the manager, and she's like, I don't know what to do. And they feel like you can't tell someone they can't fart because it's technically like a medical condition, and you couldn't tell someone to stop being like wheelchair bound at work because it's squeaky and annoying. Like, it just is what it is. So like, what do we do?
Isn't that like biochemical or something though? Like
biochemical warfare is what she's doing,
right? Like this whole office building got shut down when the person was pooping in the conference room.
What?
Sure, but I don't know. So what do you do? Teresa, you're in HR now. What do you do?
Yeah, Teresa, let's get some of that HR.
I mean, I guess what you would have to move desk. You would give her. No. The farting girl gets a better. She's gonna be able to have to be moved into a little corner office where she can be secluded and close her door for her smell to contain.
How do you explain to this like low-level employee whose manager doesn't even have an office with a door? Like, here, you get an office with a door.
It's your lucky day, ma'am.
And then everyone else would know. Like, oh, she's in here because she farts. Like, I can't even.
Oh, God.
Is that how you would actually do it, Teresa? I feel like you would just march in and be like, okay, stop.
No, I would just be like, I mean, we all know I got my own digestive issues, and I talk about that to the world. I would just I'd be like, all the time, talk about it, and then just be like, so, how's your track going?
How's your digestion? Well, I don't know. I can't decide if these are a joke or for real, but they sell those underwear with the, like, carbon filters in the back. Like, do those work? I don't know.
That's what she needs to get, just what are those things called that puff the oil out?
The what?
Diffuser.
Oh. Well, yeah, so I said, I'm like, can you just, like, let the other girl have a candle on her desk or, like, a fan, like, blowing towards that girl's cube so it, like, doesn't get into her cube? I don't know. I'm just glad I don't sit next to her because nothing tickles me like farts, and I would just start laughing every time.
Wait, I just need to know, like, is she audibly farting?
Apparently not. Apparently these are just silent but deadly.
Silent deadly. Vegans. Silent, deadly vegan farts. That's probably, like, you could probably Google that.
It sounds like it's just like it sounds like a slow leak.